I've got a long history with Business Alliance and with predecessor organizations. I have been part of the boards of both the Chamber of Commerce and the Economic Development Corporation. I was the board chamber in 2010. My company has been a major investor through the years. So I have both time and energy and capital invested in the success of the organization. I'm familiar with the mission. I recognize the importance that the Business Alliance plays in the community, and I'm looking forward to returning to a leadership role with the organization. I think the board's decision to hire a local leader is an important step forward for the organization. When I heard the announcement that the board was strongly preferred to have a local leader step in as the president of the Business Alliance, I knew it was the right decision. I told my wife that, I told my friends that, I told my colleagues that, and it was the right thing to do. One is to understand the fabric of our community. Who's here, what organizations are here, who are the influencers, who are the beneficiaries, how does our community work, and understanding that fabric is important. The second is to have established relationships with the business community and with other community leaders, our city council, our county commissioners, and leaders in the nonprofit sector, and I have those relationships. And a third is it reduces the startup time. The learning curve is much flatter for me as a local, and understanding those two components to our community and stepping in. People who've worked with me, people who know me, know that I follow through on my word, know that I've got credibility and capability, and that's going to help the starting place for the Business Alliance for the next chapter of its history. I feel like with the city elections, I feel like some other changes that are timely in the community right now. So maybe it's a new day. It's a fresh start in a lot of ways, and I'm really happy to be here in this organization at this time. I think there's a lot of potential for more momentum. I agree with you that it's maybe the most promising time in the Business Alliance is 4 years old, and this is certainly the most promising time in the organization in terms of recent results, in terms of work in the pipeline, in terms of the opportunities with the community, not just from a recruiting standpoint, but from things that are happening from our local businesses that are here already, our small businesses that are here already, things that we're the changes and the growth that we're seeing with them. I do think it's a time of real promise and real opportunity for the Business Alliance. I do think that my skills as a listener, as an approachable person, as a reasonable person and a good collaborative leader, I think those are all important skills in our economy today, in our community today, to be able to get along well with others and to be able to move things together. I think the major challenges we face are, can't deny we've been through a period of some maybe stubbing our toe. The Business Alliance has had some tumultuous times in recent years, and we have had an erosion of members, and I think we've lost some credibility in the community, frankly. It's a chance to turn that direction around, and it's a chance to reestablish the place to be the leading voice of business in the Colorado Springs community.